Hi, my name is Shimila Bhomik. What I'm going to present today is my ongoing PhD work. So, on behalf of my co authors, who are also my supervisors, Pratul Kalita and Kiyush Rathia, I'd like to present our work, which is titled Tiny Hands Are Cute Adaptive Virtual Hands to Accurately Select Nail Sized Arms Reach Virtual Objects in Dense Immersive VR. So, to give you an overview of our work, we know object selection is an essential task in any of the VR applications. Object manipulation and object locomotion task is often preceded by object selection task. Hence, coming up with an effective object selection method is of utmost importance. So, prior work has examine various object selection techniques in dense virtual environments. However, these techniques are limited in the way it is designed. They are imprecise and have a significant negative impact on the overall user performance and user experience, especially when applied for small object selection in dense virtual environments. So, in this work, we actually explore the possibilities provided by VR technologies of using our virtual hands and extend them in ways not actually possible in real world. In order to provide efficient and effective method of object selection. So we have come up with the concept of using tiny hands. So the basic idea is to be able to reduce the size of the dominant virtual hand up to 1/10 of the actual default size, which is one. The non-dominant virtual hand performs a gesture in order to activate a tiny hands in virtual environment. The gesture is then another gesture is performed in order to manipulate and modify the size of the virtual hand. After the object is indicated, the user points and taps for final confirmation of the object. So we have actually come up with three variations of the tiny hands interaction technique. So the first interaction technique is making a fist of the non-dominant hand to activate the tiny hands. Rotating the fist left and right increases and decreases the tiny hand size. The second interaction technique is palm downwards for 2 seconds, keeping the non-dominant hand for 2 seconds facing downwards will actually activate the tiny hands, and then vertical movement of the hand up and down increases and decreases the hand size. The third interaction technique is using pinch in and pinch out or on the dominant on top of the non on top of the dominant hand in order to activate tiny hands and increase and decrease the tiny hand size. So in order to validate all of these different techniques, we performed a usability evaluation study. The overall objective was to basically learn the challenges and advantages of using the tiny hands concept, and also to understand the naturalness, ease of use, and accuracy of the proposed gestures. So this was the virtual environment that we created. We designed a dense molecular structure comprising of approximately 1000 spheres, small spheres, which were static and were sized zero point 0.5 millimeter in diameter. We used Oculus Quest for the study, and for the study, we actually recruited 10 participants. The task was to actually select the blue target that was placed at one location among the molecular structure. So, for the study procedure, we actually initially introduced all of the three different techniques and also provided the initial training for all of the interaction methods. After which, we assigned them the task. During the whole process, we actually asked them to verbalize their thoughts during the whole process. After the study, we conducted a semi-structured interview. Um, and overall, the study was also video recorded for further analysis. So our study insights and findings are overall the findings indicate a positive attitude towards the concept of using tiny hands for small object selection. 2 points that contributed positively were the mapping of actually making the hands small to select a small object, and the ease of navigation inside a dense virtual environment to make due to small virtual hands. Some of the user comments are, it is so cool to make the hand small. I can easily select the target. Another participant commented, when the virtual hand size is small, the tip of the index finger matches with the size of the target. which makes selection very easy and precise. Participants also found the techniques to be natural, easy to use, and accurate for selecting small objects in dense virtual environments. So, as a part of our future work, we intend to refine the interaction techniques and also conduct a qualitative study, like a comparative study. So, yeah, this wraps up my presentation. I would encourage you to read our work and also let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.